Sing song.
Sing, sing.
No, that was not. No one said that, Brett.
I did not hear what he said. What did I miss? Guys, we're not fucking up Timebelt again.
I don't know why I'm trying to come up with notes like you guys can read my scribbles that aren't in order.
That's true. You did keep
It's
order
not
on those
chronological at all. I just jumped all over the page.
Bum, bum.
I mean, sometimes you gotta rock out with that.
I love this callus. The callus slide.
Mono.
Cheers, Tony.
Cheers. Oh, I get a cheers.
You're not drinking.
I can if you guys would let me in on the cheers.
Oh.
Chill, Dave.
Are we gonna do
Kinda-
cheers?
I mean, we can, but you kind of have to be there.
Okay, I mean, it was kind of a
but
moment.
I don't want to be there.
It was kind of a moment.
It's cool.
for you to say.
It's cool.
No, Abe, chill.
Nope. I don't want to be part of
Hey,
you guys'
Tony.
moment.
Cheers.
Chill.
I know where I'm wanted.
I'm glad I chilled that moment with you. Abe could have had that moment.
You could have had that
Could've had
moment.
that
He
You
could have had that moment, but he was stubborn.
He decided not to.
He decided no.
Yeah.
And that's why we'll have him beef.
It's all about choices. You know what else is about choices? Timebelt.
Timebelt.
So, in case you was tuning in to hear our beef episode, beef part 3,
In case you've been
Beef
living
part-
under a rock,
Beef and milk.
beef and milk.
are we really doing milk?
Yeah, beef and
I
milk.
have no idea what that means, but I think that's what we're gonna try.
Yeah.
That was a weird laugh.
was. I had something get stuck like in the back of my throat when it came out.
Time belt will not be denied.
Will not be denied. And Ashlyn is sick, so we are gonna
Again?
hold the beef.
Again,
We're gonna hold the beef.
Abe is holding his beef.
I'm holding it all the time.
Yep.
But we are gonna keep your comments, and
I've seen
we're gonna
Abe's
post. We're gonna post again, so you can add more beef.
So we're gonna attempt time belt part 2.
Part 2.
Part
Well, it's-
one.
No,
Part
part
one.
one, take 2.
It's part 1, take 2.
Oh, part 2, part 1.
Should we just say fuck it on the first one and just jump into the sequel on this episode?
Yes.
No, let's just
I
jump
think
into
that's
part
a-
2. Where did we leave off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go to part 2.
All right, we're I guess that will leave the fans really curious about what happened on Timebelt. I love
Yeah.
it.
Wait,
Okay.
quick recap. Something about Hitler. Something about the Titanic.
Something
Mhm.
about
There's
the
a ti-
Battle of Berlin.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a time belt.
Do you
And there's a
remember our
guy.
main character's name?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh yeah. What was it to be
Um,
named later?
Close,
Something.
close.
to buy again later.
To been
Yet to be.
What?
Yet to be.
Yet to be.
Yet to be named.
Yet to be. Yet to be named.
Yeah.
And there's a talking microwave in there somewhere.
Yep.
Yet for short.
So where we left off was Goliath bursts out of the microwave.
Goliath.
Goliath.
Oh yeah.
Bursts out of.
And there's a talking microwave
Yes, this is just one of the Tycho mic. We were
Right.
going to have multiples later.
Yeah.
in the other sequels.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now.
But the talking microwave was secretly the bad guy in this,
Yes,
right?
that was the big reveal. Was
Yeah.
at this point, he revealed that he was the bad guy.
Didn't we make Hitler a sympathetic character?
We were thinking about it. We never
I think-
landed.
I think Abe nixed that idea.
Okay.
No, I was all for that.
Oh, were
idea.
you?
You were against that.
You
Oh,
was
was
against
that me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were against it.
Okay. Well, me and Abe thought no. on
Okay.
that one.
Okay, we thought no.
Fuck, make me the bad guy.
So yeah, our logic was we chose
I'm
another.
just thinking like maybe now is not the time.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, but he still was a fucking terrible person. But the time belt card.
Yeah.
it's because he didn't get rid of the time belt.
Yeah.
But
He-
people aren't ready to hear that yet. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
he,
yeah,
did,
we
he
got-
did terrible things, but
We'll work up to that with Goliath. We'll redeem Goliath.
yeah, we're gonna
that was
redeem
our
somebody.
thought.
Yeah, okay.
We
So
chose
wait,
another
wait.
bad
So
guy
wait,
in
wait,
history.
Wait.
Yeah.
So did we really end with
Yeah.
David and Goliath.
Yeah.
Goliath.
Yeah.
Wait.
Goliath from David and Goliath.
But
He
we're
was a good guy,
Oh my god.
but he had the time belt.
so we're making
Yeah.
Goliath a sympathetic character.
Goliath, yes, this is
it's
his,
been long enough.
this
This
is
is a redemption
this
tale.
is redemption arc.
Yep.
Okay.
So we left off
Bible, you're wrong.
by you're wrong, Bible.
Hey, but
It's just because
you got this one wrong. But hey, don't worry. We're gonna pick up the ball you dropped, and we're gonna run with it.
oh, I
Yep.
do have another note here. The sequel is Goliath wanting to get retribution on David.
Whoa.
Okay. So what happened to Yeti?
Yet to be named. He
I feel like we should abandon him.
no, he's getting told that he's that the microwave is telling him that he's the bad guy.
What's the microwave name?
We never named the microwave.
I feel like the microwave should have a name.
Okay. But this is just one of many. Do we really want to name one of many?
I feel like this microwave is important, so he should have a name.
But he's at the end of the movie. He's dead now. We're doing the sequel. He's gone.
Oh, the microwave dead?
Yeah,
So
he-
we killed the microwave?
Goliath did. He came out of it. He breaks.
Oh, I
because
thought he should. I thought
No,
the
he's-
microwave could survive that.
No, Goliath's been stuck in there.
Yes, he's been because he swallows up all these people
Yeah.
that
Okay.
are quote unquote killed by the heroes of the world.
Okay, so Hitler's in now.
So
Not yet. We don't know what happened to Hitler because yet to be named dipped out. He went back in time, or he went forward in time technically.
No, did he go forward? I thought he went back to the
No, he-
1800s.
He went to the 20s.
Oh,
He went
the
to
one-
Titanic.
He went to the 1912.
So the
Titanic.
iceberg is in the
And the microwave. The
Yep.
iceberg is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess in theory.
And
though.
then he go to 1997 to see the movie Titanic, and that's how he
Yeah.
found out about the iceberg.
That's how he found out
Yeah.
about the whole
What he did?
conspiracy. He's like, wait a minute.
I did that.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Maybe this time belt thing's not good.
Not so great.
Yeah.
Man, guys, this sounds like a pretty good fucking movie.
I know, and we lost the fucking
We
discussion.
We fucking lost
We
it.
lost it, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We're here
Now,
to write
I
the
think-
sequel.
I think
We're
everybody-
here with the sequel.
I think
we'll have the
everybody's-
sequel down on paper this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I think everybody's caught up on time.
We're
Belt.
caught up.
Oh yeah, they know. They understand what's going on. Oh, by the way, this is episode 221 of Brett and Tony with Ash and Abe.
I'm Brett.
I'm Abe.
I'm Tony. And I'm Ashlyn.
Bing bong.
All right.
Boom, bing. I'm sick.
She'll be back next week, or we'll be doing
Time Belt 3.
Time Belt Part
Time
3.
Belt Part 3.
No, no,
and
she'll
we'll
be
see if it airs.
No, she'll be here with her friends.
Oh yeah, that is next.
No,
isn't
it's
that?
not.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
That's 2 weeks away,
Okay.
or 2
more.
recordings.
Oh, is it two? I thought it was 2 weeks away.
Mm-mm.
My
Cool.
bad.
That's good. So here's my thought. All right.
Yeah.
So we want to bring more talking microwaves in, right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
as many as we can.
Yeah. So is
Because,
the talking microwave from another planet, and there's a whole nother?
Oh, so we need a backstory. Is that how
Okay.
we're kicking off?
That's how I think we should
Okay.
kick it off.
Oh wait, should we have a flashback
Oh.
of the microwave?
Well, maybe not even a flashback, but like,
A flash forward.
instead of, Goliath. I mean, he crashed out of that. I mean,
Yeah.
he
he
destroyed.
destroyed.
our microwave.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
so-
isn't that microwave going to have some either friends
Oh,
or something
family-
back
oh,
on his planet?
Oh my god!
Like word got back to
guys-
the main base.
Guys, I
Yeah.
have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what if an army microwave
Yeah.
goes up to his son with a telegram?
Wait, which son?
The microwave son,
Okay.
the one that Goliath got
What's
killed.
the son of
Oh,
a
okay.
microwave? What's the smaller version of a microwave?
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Like a toaster
A
oven?
toaster
A
oven.
toaster oven?
He goes up to
Okay.
the toaster oven because that's the microwave dad.
It's
Yeah.
just filled with appliances.
Yes.
This planet is.
And-
There's pizza
And,
ovens.
yeah, the pizza oven.
That's the grandfather.
the grandfather. But the microwave, like army guy,
Yeah.
gonna come up with a telegram and hand it to the little toaster and be like, "I'm sorry, son, your dad had passed away
Mm,
in the Great War of the Earth."
Yeah.
okay.
And then the kid doesn't quite understand. And then the microwave, like, it was time belt. And then, boom, titles.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like we need
Not
more.
not a son though. Let's switch up the character a little bit.
Wife?
Like,
See, I feel like we're getting too caught on that one microwave. I think we
Oh.
just need to reveal the microwave universe.
Oh.
I feel like we
Ooh.
need to go more into
So
So how about
how
the,
deep this plot
so
runs.
So how about the same thing?
Yeah.
Like somebody brings the message, but instead of like somebody like that, it's like to the whatever their president is called.
their
on that-
overlord
Yeah, their
that we don't
overlord.
see because he's cloaked.
No,
He's
because
cloaked in
I think
blackness.
we wait until part 3 to reveal that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we keep him
the
Thanos
main
for
baddie.
for
Yeah.
a few films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So we're
we
like we hear him, but we
because
don't see
because
him.
that would have Phantom
or-
Menace fucked up. They killed the Darth Maul
Oh, I
way too
know,
soon.
dude.
Yeah.
In the first fucking
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, so we're not gonna pull a Star Wars.
Yeah,
we're
we,
gonna,
see, we can't let them think that
We need
the
an overall-
biggest baddie is dead.
We
yeah,
need an overall bad.
yeah. The overall baddie is looming.
Yeah.
And we'll- yeah.
Because let's be honest, I mean, this probably, I know that you said everything good is in threes, but dude, Timebelt might be good enough for like 4, 5, 6. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who knows?
But
Who
3 of
knows?
them are going to be epic, and then the rest of them are going to be great.
But what if we do 3 trilogies, Abe?
Ooh.
What if we do 12 fucking movies of Timebelt?
Oh my God, I'm down.
Oh, wait. 9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
9.
This is why I cheated off you in math class, Abe, when we met. This is
We're
why
gonna
we
have
met. I'm
3
a dummy.
trilogies or 12 movies.
I'm a dummy that
Hey,
needed to pass general
Hey,
math.
hey, 12 Time Belt. Full. It's 3 trilogies and 12 movies. That's
Hey.
how big epic it is.
Yeah.
You're
3
not
trilogies.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
All right.
Okay, so the microwave. Okay, is this gonna be World War Microwave
Mm,
with a 3 in there?
Wait, what?
we can't go too far sci-fi though. I don't feel
Okay.
like until
That's
the
like
4th one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, on
yeah.
the 4th one we'll go all sci-fi.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Abe not hates, but he hates like outer space sci-fi.
No, but I would think a World War 3
and
on
you know there's
Earth.
gonna be buttons in these
but-
spaceships.
No, but it's gonna be World War 3 on Earth with the microwaves.
But okay, so but this is where how do I explain this?
Uh-oh.
So
Bring us down.
no,
I
you're
mean,
fine.
back to Earth.
So okay,
Not down. I
no, I know,
Right
I know
down.
what you mean.
Okay,
I know what you
okay,
mean. I know what you mean.
okay.
Okay, so this is where it gets sticky because we're dealing with time.
Yeah, I know.
What is the concrete time? So on their if they are on another planet,
Yeah.
what time is it for them there? Why does our character why is it so bad that he killed one of the things if they're not in the same timeline?
For a time belt here on Earth.
Yeah.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or should we kick off like there's no world war yet? Maybe
so they're not on a different planet, maybe they're
On the same time.
they could be just in a different time.
they
But no, so this
a
is
different
what
dimension. We could bring dimensions.
Yeah, we could do
too.
I like
dimension.
dimensions before planets.
Let's do
do
dimension, and
dimensions.
then dimension
Yeah.
can be timeless.
Okay.
So
But-
is this going to be a dimension belt too?
Oh
Is there dimension belts?
no, I think a dimension belt should be separate, but it should actually. Oh,
What if it's a different kind of belt, but you need multiple belts to
Like-
do the
like-
ultimate?
So
Kinda like
that's
Deathly
the glove,
Hallows.
though.
like
No,
what
it's
if
different.
like
Thanos needs his
That's
glove.
different. That's different,
That's
Brett.
glove,
Look,
not a belt.
okay, what if Yeti had the time belt?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't know that somebody has the dimension belt, but it's outbound?
Maybe that's what. See,
May-
I feel
that's
like
something that they could be looking for.
yeah, I feel like the bad guys are looking
The
for
dimension belt.
the dimension belt.
So the microwaves are looking for the dimension belt.
They had the time belt, but
Yeah.
the time belt's gone missing
yeah,
because their plan got foiled of giving it to Hitler.
Yeah.
yeah,
They were banking on that. Now, yet to be named,
Yeah.
has the time belt,
They
and
so
they
were,
need to get it back.
So they were banking on there not being a World War II.
no,
No,
not-
they wanted it.
they wanted the Germany to win World War II.
Now there's not going to be a World War II because
Okay.
yet to be named dipped
Yeah.
out with the belt,
Okay.
yeah,
and
Okay.
Hitler doesn't have
He
it
saved the
anymore.
day,
He
yeah.
saved
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
he saved the day.
Yeah.
Hitler done, and they needed Germany to win World War II
Yeah.
because Hitler had the time belt and the influence.
So now so we're opening up on this other dimension
Yeah.
where they're revealing this lowly belt maker, or he wanted to be. He's a clock maker.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This lowly clock maker has the time belt. We need to go and retrieve the dimension belt so that they can bring their armies to that dimension
Yeah.
to get the time belt.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So the battle of the time for the time belt.
Yeah. Now it's a battle for the. I like that title. The
Yes.
battle for time belt.
The battle of
the
time. Okay.
belt.
Yep.
I'm writing that down.
Okay. Because part one was the battle of Berlin, and
Yeah.
now
Which secretly was the battle for time belt.
yeah,
Yeah. Secretly.
Yeah.
secretly, but
But
now
Secretly.
Yeah.
but now this is like everybody knows
This is time belt to the battle for time belt.
Yep.
Battle for time
the
belt.
battle, the episode title.
Okay, so the microwaves.
So wait, hold on.
Yeah.
They need the dimension belt to bring, but how did they get from their dimension already in the first place?
They had the dimension belt
But
and they
lost it.
they dispersed all of their agents.
Yeah.
And then over time, like that, this
I
guy's
think-
he's been here since Bible time.
Like
He's
oh,
been here for
like,
a while.
What
Okay,
if
so-
okay, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
What if we say the microwave used the dimension belt to get to our dimension but lost it, and now he was stuck here.
He was a stuck agent.
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody's gonna be looking for him, so he can't. He had to come over with some like he was part of like a crew that came over, right? Like there was like he's part of like 3 or 4 that came over to
Oh,
this
shit.
dimension to try to find the time belt.
So there's possibly 2 to 3 more of these microwaves
Okay.
just chilling
Yeah.
with yet
But-
to be
but-
named.
So I
Okay,
think we should focus on those like 3
guys-
or 4 right now,
Guys,
Yeah.
I have
because they have to get that belt back to
Okay,
even get to
but
that.
I have
dimension
an
with the
idea.
army.
I have an
Yeah.
So that
idea.
can't be till the end, at least Act 3.
Like, what if 2 of the microwaves that came
Mhm.
enjoyed Earth, fell in love, and had a microwave family, and they don't want to leave?
You got some turncoats.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
So we
Okay,
have
but there's got to. Okay, I love that. And there's
Yeah.
like little baby microwaves
little
swimming
baby,
around.
little baby microwaves.
They could
that,
go
Little
see them
toaster
in a
oven.
scene.
no, that love being Earthlings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're technically Earthlings.
But there still
What
has
a-
to be at least one bad. Like,
yeah, those
So-
are bad ones.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, though, okay,
Yes.
right now in that scene, we'll have our main character, right,
Yeah.
and Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
right, and they go and visit these 2 microwaves that Turncoat fell in love and had little baby microwaves.
And
Yeah.
they're all
And
Earthlings.
discussing that we don't want any part of this war.
yeah.
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 But
And
then
they
in a-
fill them
But
in on
but
it.
then and we're
Ooh,
like,
they have to fill in some shit.
and
Yeah.
now they're like, you're a part of this world now.
Yeah.
See, instead of we could actually that'll help us because instead of opening up and showing all of the other
we're
army,
gonna talk about them first.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're
Oh,
gonna, we're
you
gonna
can
throw
build
in
that
some
suspense
nuggets.
a little bit.
And the
Yep.
little baby microwaves, they go up and fight for Earth against
Well,
the microwaves.
in a sequel. You're thinking down the line.
no, I'm just setting the.
Oh wait, though, but they could come back in time.
Yes. So
Wait, what?
these microwaves that were born on Earth,
Yeah.
they're fighting for Earth because they were born on Earth. They don't know the microwave dimension. They're with us.
But we need them to know the microwave dimension so that they can tell
No,
us the.
no, they know it, but they're on our side. because
yeah,
they're
no, no, no,
Earthlings.
yeah.
The little baby microwaves
Yeah.
have never known any different.
No,
Just
they're on
Earth.
our side.
Yeah,
They love
they'll,
Earth.
Yeah.
they'll grow up
They-
around Earth.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love Earth.
So
they want to fight for
I'm
Earth.
thinking in a sequel down the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
a team up. I'm
Agreed,
just thinking,
yeah.
but we gotta
We
set.
could even focus on them in a later sequel
Yeah,
of
I-
like
yeah,
like maybe like in a smaller movie, like a side movie.
Are you talking like an Ewoks Battle of Endor?
that was
situation?
amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I like
But
to.
like
Okay.
focused on this.
I like
microwave
setting
family.
up this, setting up breadcrumbs, so it's
Yeah.
gonna make
I like
sense.
setting up this.
Me
this
too.
Microwave family.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
But all right, but they came over. They okay, so them 2, they came over with our microwave that died in the last movie.
Yep.
Plus a bad one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bad
A
one is
fucking evil
the
one.
evil
this
one
the
is on the-
one-
that we
this
have
is-
to watch out for.
This
Yeah.
is the one that they're gonna be fighting a lot. I feel like. In this
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
right.
Like, does he?
He's
have,
always going to be one step ahead of
does he,
them.
I want to
Yeah.
give him a samurai sword.
Does he need a samurai sword? He's a microwave.
He
I
doesn't
mean, he
need
can already
it.
shoot lasers, can he?
Yeah, but I think a samurai sword. It would like either way. He adapted.
Wait, what does it say? Don't they say that microwaves gives you a cancer or something,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just shoots cancer at you?
Yeah,
Like
Full-blown
late
cancer.
stage cancer?
but I just would love a
Late
samurai
stage
microwave.
cancer.
We'll find out what he has. We'll get there. But we
Maybe-
need to find out.
Okay, what if he has a sword like in his back that he never uses, but it's always there?
Okay.
Okay,
We're
It's
getting closer.
possible. It's possible.
he doesn't need it, but it's there.
Yeah.
And then people are like, why didn't he use the sword? Oh, just wait.
I think he's too badass for that. I think you're still thinking about those little baby microwaves when they grow up.
Yeah.
No, maybe one of the baby microwaves can be a samurai because they like.
There you go.
Like
the
Earth
like
culture
they
so
like the
much.
culture
I
from
like
us.
that.
Okay, okay.
But they couldn't go out and join like a
So-
karate thing. So
so
they
they tried to
become a
train
ninja.
themselves.
Yeah, watching like Bruce Lee movies and,
And
shit.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and
Or-
Three Ninjas.
Or Three Ninjas and Jackie Chan.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. So the babies are going to grow up.
That's
with
down the
swords.
line though.
Down the line.
Down the line.
But we gotta add the breadcrumb for these people who
yeah.
they don't know what they're talking about. We have to add the breadcrumb so to be like, hey, we had this planned out.
Yeah.
I hear you, naysayers. Fuck off. We got this.
So where are we at, Abe?
There's a family of microwaves.
That's it.
That's it. We got to get our mainies
That's all we have.
to hook up with the microwave.
That's all we got.
Fuck. No.
So does
we need to
Goliath?
start it out with bad microwave then.
Yeah.
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 Like opening scene needs to be bad.
Maybe he sees Goliath.
Bad
getting-
one doing something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's give him a little taste of what goes on inside the microwave, like where Goliath
Ooh,
was.
Yes.
Like maybe he's like torturing one of his previous.
Like somebody's inside of him.
So what's another like famously bad guy who was just set up because he didn't have the time belt or he had the time belt?
Einstein.
He's not a bad guy though. He's a good guy.
Who knows? In Timebelt, we could be either
Oh,
one.
wait.
That's true.
I don't
Wait.
know.
Who was the guy that killed Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with that guy.
So John Wilkes Booth is. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So now it just feels like the microwaves are an analogy for heaven and hell, but we're putting the bad guys in hell.
Hell yeah. Boom.
But that's not what we want to do because the
Oh.
bad guys aren't bad. They're good guys who have been painted bad.
So did a microwave kill Lincoln and framed James Wilkes Booth?
Because he needed Lincoln to keep the time belt so he could start the Civil War.
To save the slaves.
No, because the microwaves wouldn't want to save the slaves. They would be wanting to do bad things with the belt.
But Lincoln was.
Oh man, this is getting
but look,
deep,
look,
guys.
look, oh
This
my
is
God!
getting too deep.
What if the time belt did not affect Abraham Lincoln? He was so good.
he was immune to it because he was honest,
He was
Abe.
honest, Abe. He was
Oh,
immune to time
shit.
belt, and that's why the microwaves killed him because they were not going to no plan.
I kind of like that.
And they
actually.
Okay,
flamed
okay.
him.
So
Like he was
How do we-
supposed. He was supposed to be, but he was uncorruptible.
Yeah,
uncorruptible Lincoln.
And,
Oh.
he put an end to the Civil War.
yeah,
Yep.
and no, not the microwave plan.
No, Civil War's supposed to play out.
So they brainwashed Jane Wilkes Booth
God,
to
this
kill
is,
him.
this we're on to something now, guys.
Okay, so
That was
so
the boom moment.
is John Wilkes Booth the one that we're going to show inside the microwave, or is it going to be somebody else? That's the only reason we got to John.
I think John
Lincoln.
Wilkes Booth.
Shit.
So John Wilkes Booth is the one that's trapped inside. Like maybe
Because John Wilkes Booth had to get the.
maybe not everybody locked in the microwaves is necessarily being tortured. Maybe they're there getting like upgrades. Not
Like,
upgrades,
oh,
but you know,
Hey,
like
I have an idea.
Whoa,
until they
so
need
like,
him again.
So
What
like
if-
that, it's like John Wilkes Booth is just a weapon.
Yeah, like maybe
Like-
he was like something that they created to.
Huh.
So hear me out. This might
I
be
like
too
it.
on the nose,
Okay.
but what if in the microwave he's on a stage and he's like a marionette puppet to all the people that are like bad, and they're like watching him perform a play.
I think it's too literal.
Too little.
Yeah.
Too on the nose.
Yeah.
Okay. Too on the
Yeah.
nose. Time
I think that was exactly what he said, but the literal version.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Or is it just gonna be a mind fuck in this microwave?
what is John? What goes on inside of the microwave?
Well, no, because he would be putting him away like a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Like a sword.
Like
And then
the
you
samurai
and then you
sword.
take it out when you need it.
Oh,
So
it's
maybe he's put to sleep,
yeah.
and then he takes it, John Wilkes Booth out.
He's waking up John Wilkes Booth
like
to go
Demolition
get.
Man shit. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Oh,
Like
go-
wake him out of
okay.
stasis.
Yeah,
and,
to go kill Abe Lincoln because he was uncorruptible.
He's lost all these people. The bad one. This one.
Could John Wilkes
He
Booth
needs help.
be like who? Could we have him be another historical figure before that? And he was stuck in a microwave, and they just reinserted him back into this reality.
Real quick, I feel like we need to work this wrinkle out. What
Oh.
time period is is yet to be named in Goliath in right now? Because I think they left off in the 70s with John Holmes.
Oh yeah, he was with John Holmes. We did
Fuck,
do
I
a John
forgot
Holmes
about
thing.
John Holmes.
So
He's dead though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in the Timebelt movie,
in
or
the
is he
Time
still,
Belt?
or was he
yeah.
still part of the gang?
Yeah, because he yet to be named corrupted him. He was a stand-up guy, and then yet to be named
Didn't he-
introduced him to the
Okay.
the
The
cocaine.
cocaine.
And didn't
and,
his microwave give him a big penis? The microwave like
Or was that
radiation?
or was that in your dreams?
Probably.
I don't know. Actually, I kind of do remember.
no,
that.
yeah, there was that was like he got a
Radiation from the microwave that
yeah.
made his penis big.
yeah, and that made him go on further in the porn world and everything.
Yeah, and they were like,
Yep.
it was a gift, but then it became a curse.
So
As big dicks do.
Yep.
Yep.
so we're in the 70s now.
Yep.
Is he sending? Are we going back to the Lincoln times, or is John Wilkes Booth? He's already killed he's already killed Lincoln.
Yeah, he's put away
In the microwave.
in the microwave.
Okay,
Yep.
so this
He
is
already did kill Lincoln.
okay. Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
He did his job, and then he got put away.
So he's just being reactivated for duty.
Being
Yep.
reactivated
Okay.
for
What
duty.
could we be doing in the 70s with James Earl Booth? What happened in the 70s?
Well, what part of the 70s was John Holmes?
I don't know.
Let me look.
Hmm.
It would have been shortly after he died, is where we're picking up.
Yeah.
John Holmes, not Holds.
We could have him.
Oh, he died in the 80s. We're in 88 now, guys.
We're in 88.
We're in 88.
188?
Yep, that's
John
when he
Holmes
died.
lived till the 80s.
Damn, man. What
He
the
almost
fuck?
made it to the
Almost
fucking
to the
90s.
night? That's crazy.
That's crazy. So we're in Los Angeles in 88.
okay. Fuck happens
What
in 88?
shenanigans can we get into now?
Okay. The world is all
All right.
so okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I mean, this can come later too, but I mean, OJ?
That was like
Okay.
92.
Yeah, that was like 92, right? A couple years
Okay.
later. Yeah.
Are we redeeming OJ right now? Or is OJ going to be
He's dead, right?
Yeah, he did.
he is now dead, yes.
Yeah. Then fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No.
so what if so John Wilkes Booth
Yeah.
is activated now, right?
Yeah.
What if he's
he's activated.
activated
He's looking.
right now? Goliath, maybe he has a reason that he needs to track down OJ, like he has some information, right? And then John Wilkes Booth meets up with him to do his job,
Oh my guys.
and then he kills.
Accidentally kills.
Is it Anna Nicole? Who died?
Okay,
I think
guys.
Anna Nicole Smith was that one that married that really old guy, right?
Yeah.
So
I
who
have,
died in this?
I don't remember.
guys, I
Nicole
have
Simpson. Yeah.
Nicole
I
Simpson.
have an idea.
Okay.
You know what I think happened in 1988?
What's up?
The Challenger exploded.
Oh yes.
Okay.
What if?
Did it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Why
at.
do you?
I'll look.
Why would you know what year that happened?
I don't know.
It's
man.
a catastrophe.
I don't know,
that happened to
man.
America.
I don't know,
It's a-
man. For
It
jokes,
was the 9/11 before 9/11, Brett.
I mean, that's all I had in high school. Actually, in high school I had Columbine.
yeah, but we're not touching that.
No, 86.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
Couple
telling you.
years too late.
damn it! We were so. What if they go back to '86 to save John Holmes and to get an microwave into outer space?
Yeah,
They
that-
need to go into outer space.
I feel like they've got to jump time. They can't stay in '88, right?
No, but I would like
Let's
to see.
get them out of there.
I want to see them go into space, though. You know?
Yeah.
So why? But we're not doing the space until like the fourth one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't go full sci-fi yet, Tony.
Yeah.
We gotta. If anything, there's a little bit like
Fast and Furious didn't even go to space until number 10,
Yeah, that's true.
and fans were begging for it.
I think no 10 or 9.
10.
Okay. I
What,
think
10?
that
It
was
was
9.
It was 9.
I don't know.
I'm
Because
pretty
that was the
sure.
last one 10, and I'm still waiting for a payoff.
So we need a reason for him to jump time. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
He's in 88 now.
Goliath needs something.
Goliath needs, but that limits us
He
so
needs-
much. Maybe he overheard
needs-
something.
He needs the fucking whatever pebble that hit him in the Bible.
We're going clear back to Bible times. Oh wait, we have to kill. He wants to kill David.
Oh,
He
my
wants
God.
to right the wrong. Maybe David's
What if-
the offspring of somebody.
What if? Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
He like
What if David is John Wilkes Booth?
no, like, but what if he said, "I need a pebble," but let's go back to the Garden of Eve to get. What if he doesn't? What if he grabs like a rock from the Garden of Eve instead of an apple? Because that's powerful to kill David.
Okay.
Or an apple. Like, he just take the apple from the tree
What's
of
your end
knowledge.
goal here? You really want to make him Adam, essentially. Like you want him to be the knowledge of good and evil. What's your end game?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He said Bible times.
I thought you had an idea that you were of what you were wanting to.
Could we take him back to Moses' time, then get him a new 10 commandments about the microwave 10 commandments?
But Goliath wouldn't be going to get the microwave 10 commandments.
Yeah. What are we doing with Goliath?
Goliath is
Yeah.
he's the one who's driving the quest
Okay.
now, and
Yeah,
he needs
Goliath
he
and-
needs to go back, jump
Yep.
time for something.
Yeah. But is that what the microwave's looking to do?
Yeah, I was thinking the microwave. I thought he was with the microwave.
No, he was held
Goliath's a
captive.
good guy.
Okay, Goliath, the good guy. I got you.
Yeah, we're redeeming Goliath.
About fucking time.
About time, and he needs to take out David. That's his ultimate goal. So maybe David is like the ancestor to somebody. Maybe John Wilkes Booth is an offspring of
David?
David.
Yes.
I think John Wilkes Booth is David.
Is
Okay,
David.
That's what I'm
David.
saying. Like,
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
He just keeps getting brought out when he's needed. And
He
then
keeps
put
getting
back when he-
upgrades.
And every time something bad happened, they just rename him.
He's the ultimate assassin for the
The
microwave.
microwave.
for the microwave.
So
Okay.
every bad thing is David's fault. I like it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe he can only be killed.
By the pebble from the
Right.
Bible that
Well, it
he
depends on where you
slung
go
at
to. Like, so
Goliath.
hypothetically,
So that's his kryptonite.
yeah. So like hypothetically, if Lincoln wanted to kill John Wilkes Booth,
Mhm.
he would have to, or David essentially, he would have to kill him of how he died in that time frame. So Goliath, the only way he can kill David, aka John Wilkes Booth, is if he goes back and gets the pebble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants to go,
but he doesn't have to go all the way back.
he just has to go where the pebble's at now.
Where was the last time that the pebble was known to be?
Oh
And
my
maybe
God.
that was like
Guys,
1540 or
Guys,
whenever something crazy
what-
happened.
okay, listen here. What 88?
Yeah.
Let's
For
just
88.
let's just go to France for a sec, okay?
Okay.
A museum. they got to break into a museum, and it's a heist movie now to get the pebble that's in a museum.
Ooh, Goliath would be horrible in a heist. It would be funny to watch.
I know. Right? Let's do it. No, and they have to get a gang together. They got to get a heist gang.
From 88?
Yeah.
Who would we get for a heist movie in 88?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
No, I mean actual people too. Okay, Robert De Niro, the actor.
As a character.
Okay.
As a character.
Okay.
I don't know. Who else was around in 88?
Was there any like
We should do like, what's that one guy that like Bob Dole or something?
Bob Dole?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, like the guy that ran for
The politician?
president back in like
Yeah.
1990 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Let's get
Yeah,
Bob Dole.
politician.
Yeah, let's get Bob Dole in on this.
What's Bob Dole gonna do in a heist? How is he gonna help?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look up something.
How's a microwave gonna talk, Abe? Let's figure it out.
I mean, you're not wrong with the microwave argument, but I can't imagine anything Bob Dole would
We don't have
do.
to go with him. We go with like Bruce Willis.
I don't know. I like more. I mean, you're not. He is historical, so he is a real person.
Or
Some-
do they need people from time?
Something still feels off.
Do they need people from different times?
Okay.
Go get them to pull off this.
So
heist.
basically, we're just doing
Right.
Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure.
Basically, we're just doing Bill and Ted's. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's
down.
my idea, apparently.
I'm down. Okay, so who can we get for this time heist?
I don't know. I'm not great at history.
Okay, I think
I think instead of it being nowadays in France, it should be like in the 1500s or like 1100s. Or
Okay,
some crazy time.
okay. Let's go.
And they have to they don't have to like otherwise, yeah, Goliath's going to be like trying to like Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment,
Yep.
around the lasers and shit. You know what I
Okay,
mean? We can't do that, but
let's go back to the
they could break into
1500s.
fucking like a castle or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, let's break into a castle, shit like
Or
in
maybe-
Bill and Ted's
or maybe
Excellent
like
Adventure.
or maybe like the last place it was known to be was like Dracula's castle.
Ooh,
Isn't that in public
I-
domain now?
yeah. Let's go Dracula's castle.
Okay.
Oh, Abe, did you get that TikTok of like 300 yield being erased? I sent you.
I haven't watched it yet, but I did have. It's in there. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Yeah, it was interesting.
What's
Like
that?
300 yields is supposed to be lost. Like
I've heard of other time theories because of like the sophistication of some of the old buildings. Like they were just too.
because like nothing happens for like 300 yield apparently. So like they think they should like.
I've heard before that there was like dynasties or whatever. They used
like-
to like
Because,
skip over
yeah,
time
because yeah,
so
that
that
was,
so that it would make it look like their reign was longer.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
so basically they think that we're like in 1728.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah,
Whoa.
like that's how much they skipped.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've heard shit like that.
That'd be
I like those theories.
yeah, me too.
Mhm.
Sorry to get off topic on time belt.
So where do we want Goliath to break
What if
into?
he tries to jump through time at one point and discovers that there was 300 years missing?
Yes, I like that.
In theory, we could jump back to whatever time we wanted to and rewrite history. I mean, not rewrite, but like
We could take out time.
we could explain what happened in that time.
300 year
No
old
one
that-
could correct us.
Yeah, the 300
Yeah.
yield that are missing, we'll fill in the gaps for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it. We're offering a service to the people
Maybe
with Time Belt.
the microwaves erased that time in history
Ooh,
for a reason.
and we got to find out the reason.
Yeah,
That could be the big mystery of time belt.
yeah.
What did the
But
microwave
Goliath
do?
can't know that yet.
No,
he's going back to get the pebble. And by coincidence,
Finding
In,
this out.
in 1253 France.
1253 France.
1253
Sorry,
France.
Sorry, Cat.
1253
It's at
France.
castles or something.
Yeah,
right?
castles.
It's in a castle
Can we get
in some kind of duke's like personal collection.
yeah.
Okay. So who's kicking around in 1253 France?
I don't know.
Who knows who we bring in for from other times to help us out,
Was Sherlock Holmes Will?
or like somebody based on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we get?
I don't know.
Can we get a famous detective on this? What's a famous detective that's actually Will?
Is there famous detectives?
I don't know. Can we just materialize Sherlock Holmes?
King Louis IX is kicking around. He's the person in power in France at this time.
Okay.
So famous detectives. That's what our next question was.
Yeah, throughout history.
Famous detectives.
Famous real
detectives.
Real.
Is there famous real detectives?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm wrapping my mind. He had to be based on somebody.
Alan Pinkerton.
Who the fuck is that?
Izzy Einstein and Mo Smith. Raymond C. Schnidler. William Fairbairn.
We would have to get Einstein, right?
Let's
Just
get
to help us
Einstein.
with the plotting.
Look, can we get Einstein with a Sherlock hat?
He is the Sherlock.
I think that would solve a lot of problems. We get Einstein, but have him wear like the Sherlock Holmes get up. Let's do that.
We have all right. So we got the brains then. If we have Einstein,
Yep, we got
And
Einstein.
we've
Let's
got
add
the-
Sherlock Holmes.
and we've got the brawn
As
with
Goliath. And we got yet to be named.
So are we gonna have
the regular guy.
are we just gonna have like a weird little montage of them going to get these people?
Yes.
Either that or build it. Yeah, make scenes.
Make
Yeah.
scenes,
Fun
yeah.
scenes.
Fun
Okay.
scenes.
Yeah.
And then like
Maybe they have to.
I feel like
I don't see him asking them and explaining everything. I feel like
I
he
think
would go-
Einstein already knew.
Or yeah, that's true. Or he's just going through it, kidnapping people in time.
yeah.
Okay. So what's that would be another person that we need for this heist?
Well, what else would you need though to break into a castle? You need brawn. You need brains. What else you need?
Not much.
Athletics.
I feel like
Can they get Michael Jordan?
So he gets Michael Jordan. Yep.
Yep.
Also, they bring along this is like Team America. You
Yeah.
need an actor on the team, right?
Yeah.
So you get the greatest actor ever, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
all right.
He can play any character.
Right after he made American Treasure. So he's in that mindset.
Oh,
You're like, what are we stealing?
He already knows about the whole plot because he
Yeah.
'cause he's Nick Cage.
Yeah.
he
he's
only
Nick
came
Cage.
across it while filming that movie. He did
Yeah.
that much research.
I like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he went so
No,
deep
no,
into his character.
this is
So
how-
they have to kidnap everybody else, but Nick Cage finds them.
he
Yeah.
finds
He
them.
finds them because he's researching for.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's researching for
For National Treasure
National
6.
Treasure. This is before he made it. He should do research for it.
This is research for National Treasure 6 because he's from the future.
Oh, 6?
without a time belt. He is
Yes.
that good.
Yeah, okay. And they need Michael Jordan to like jump.
And Michael Jordan, in case they got to jump over things.
Yeah.
in case. In case.
In case they got to jump. I love it. This is the best team. Do we
This
need a whole 11?
This is the dream team.
Do we need what?
A whole 11?
Yeah.
Ocean's 11?
Okay, who else can we get?
What do we have so far?
We have
We need
Einstein,
Jesus too, don't we?
Michael
What?
Jordan,
We need Jesus.
and Nick Cage.
Yeah, fuck it. Get Jesus.
Oh, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
we have sequels.
hey,
That's
hey.
true.
Well,
Hey,
no.
God is his agent. Let me talk to him.
I'm saying we need to be careful because some of these people aren't actually good people, or may not be. They might be people who are under the
Oh my
influence of the
God.
time belt.
What if Jesus betrays the team? We can't do that, right?
I was actually thinking about crucified Jesus, like on a little pogo stick.
I mean, you could have a whole thing of like Goliath doesn't want to bring Jesus in on the team because he anointed David to kill him.
Ooh.
And then
to him, he is Jesus is Judas in his mind, and
Yeah.
Jesus had to redeem himself to Goliath.
to Goliath.
Okay. That's probably safer than my
Yeah,
idea.
let me
I mean, he can still betray him
Yeah,
later on.
yeah,
But
let's
we
make-
can't go directly to that.
let's make
All right,
Jesus
all right.
redeemable. Okay.
Yeah. Let's try. All right. Sorry, Darren.
We'll put that off to the side just in case
Yeah,
we
we'll put-
Jesus. We're going to
we'll-
put Jesus to the side,
hey,
Abe.
hey, what you
we're
gonna
giving him a
Hey,
redemption
hey,
arc.
The wheel.
Hey, what you gonna table Jesus
You don't
now?
think Jesus needs a redemption arc?
Finally.
We're the people to do it.
Oh
I mean,
man.
okay. So who?
All right,
So okay, so we need 11. Are we counting
Well,
Jesus?
We need
For real
11.
though.
Okay, wait.
Who do we have, though, for real?
Wait.
Okay.
I don't think we need 11 because literally I have
Sandy Bullock did it with 8.
I think we
Oh,
could go
should say-
9. Let's
I
go
ha-
9.
I have half a page already, and like this whole movie essentially, what you guys are telling me is just going to be getting the pebble. We're not going to gain any ground in the grand scheme of the story if we make it all about finding the squad.
Abe, Timebelt 2 is a film movie. Okay.
Fuck, it'll be like Rebel Moon then.
Yeah.
Part 1, where it's just getting the team together.
We'll get the team together.
Yeah.
No Timebelt
and, then,
is.
See,
and then part 2 is
To
the
be
team
honest,
doing things.
I didn't see part 2 just being about going to get the pebble because we still have this other rogue guy out there with John Wilkes Booth kicking about,
yeah,
and he's not causing any chaos.
not yet.
I mean, he will
I know,
be.
What do you mean not yet? The movie's like over half over.
Okay, but we're just focusing on this side of the story. It'll be interspersed
Hey,
with that
hey,
side of the story.
Guys, this
Because
might
you gotta have the good guys, the bad guys doing their things, and then
No,
coming
you're
together
right.
at the end.
guys, indulge me here. Can we get a fictional character into this somehow?
A what?
A fictional character?
Fishner?
Fictional,
Fictional character.
like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. But I got just the guy for this. If you'll have him.
Mo from the stone.
Yes, I'll go Mo Rutherford.
No.
I'm going Mo
No.
fucking Rutherford.
You know we're putting Mo Rutherford in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
You
you're
knew
right.
exactly what
You're
I know
right.
how you. I didn't have to like stretch.
I
That's
got-
what I'm gonna say.
I mean, you got to write it down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So now
Wait. We also have the problem. Microwaves can't jump time, right? Or can they jump time? Because we're
they can't. They don't have a time belt.
we're
Only
in
Nick,
12
Only Nick Cage can do that.
we're in
Abe.
1253.
Yeah.
So how's the bad guy going to be causing any chaos for our good guys if he's not even in the same timeline?
Okay, so I think, hear me out. The microwave can have her own built-in time belt and can keep on doing that. But he's looking for the dimension belt so he can go home. That's all he wants.
Right. So they can time jump.
I think they can time jump on their own. They don't
Okay.
need a time belt, but they don't really.
So he's hunting
the
our
dimension
good
belt.
guys through time.
Yes,
He's trying to figure out where they're going to be going.
because he thinks that they're the key to the dimension. Because all the microwave wants to do is go home.
That's what the microwave family gives them, is their time belts, because they have time belts also.
Yes.
The ones that came over
Okay.
from the other dimension, right?
Yeah.
The 4,
Yeah. The
Yeah,
four.
they all had time belts, but only one dimension belt.
Yeah. But because
Goliath got one because he burst out of that one. So he's got that.
He got
time
that.
belt.
So he's got that one.
He's
Yeah.
got that one.
Mhm.
But so then that means we don't have enough time belts for our cast, our heist team.
I think if you hold on to somebody with a time belt, you can go with them.
So then why do they all need time belts?
They don't. But I should like that because with more time belts, the more plot things we can do. Like, oh no, somebody had the time belt that shouldn't have a time belt, and now they're a bad guy. Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It will make sense in the long run.
So you're talking more like
I say we include it and figure it out later.
like
We
in
need-
case we want to set spin-offs.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we need spin-offs, and it helps with weaknesses for the characters.
In
that they
case
have
we want to make a
overcome.
TV show on Disney
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
You know,
Exactly.
it's the Adventures of Goliath
Yeah.
one week.
yeah.
You know?
You know what? We just need options.
Okay. I'll put in parentheses time belt next to microwaves.
So, weird question.
Yes.
If they only have the one dimension belt, though,
Yeah.
does that mean all 4 of the ones that hop the dimension, do they have to be wrapped all together in
Yes.
one big dimension belt?
No.
Oh, could it
I
be?
picture.
Could it be a
No.
dimension hula hoop?
Oh.
Well, see, I picture the time belt or the dimension belt. Sorry, projecting a kind of like a Doctor Strange, like with the rings. He wants that ball.
You want that
That's
ball.
adorable. Tony, you let him
Go ahead and
have
take it.
No,
buddy.
not during the
Let
time
him have
belt.
the
Not during
ball.
the time belt episode.
Oh no, what happened?
He deserves a little happiness.
All of my happiness. This is all I have, Abe.
It is. Crap. Whoa. Oh, I picture
Timebelt.
the dimension belt projecting like a portal
Okay.
that like they're because they need this so they can get here or away,
Yeah.
whether they want to go back and forth. So the army has to be able to come through it. I don't think it's
Okay,
as restrictive
so
as the
I
time
have
So
belt.
it couldn't be a belt then.
Why?
It would need to be something else, I feel like.
No.
So I have a very important question. Where is the dimension belt now?
I have no
Well,
idea.
they're trying to find it, right?
No, but I think
feel like that's not.
I think we should know where it's at so we know where we're going eventually.
I feel like
Mm.
that shouldn't happen though until like the outer space thing.
I know, but I just want to know like where we. We don't need to know. They don't need to know, but I just want to know where we're going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the story?
It's a problem for another day.
Okay.
I feel like because I feel like
Ooh.
that's when we get to like the outer space and stuff like that, and we have no idea of knowing where that part of the story will take us.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay, so who do we got? Our team? Do we need any more people? I think we need one more. I think we need a female on this team.
Yeah, we only got so many belts,
Okay,
right?
No, but because they can time belt, they can travel with the, if they have a time belt, they're holding on.
Yeah, because if we're going by they need the time belt, we have way too many people already.
Yeah,
because
so-
we have. I guess Nick Cage doesn't need it.
Nick Cage doesn't need it.
Einstein, Michael Jordan, and Mo Rutherford. There was a family of 2 adults and a child. That's 3.
Or 2 kids.
I mean, if they're all holding on to the time belt, I think they all can travel.
Okay.
But we need a female on this gang. I think that's the last thing we need.
Einstein.
Einstein's a female.
We already got Einstein. What's a good female that could join the team that's going to help the team?
What about the pilot lady who got lost? She never got lost. She already had a time belt. She got lost in time.
Who's this?
Amelia Earhart.
Oh,
Okay.
she
Here-
did get lost
wait.
in time.
Okay, guys.
So she came across one on her flight,
Yeah.
and she's already like hop, skipping, and jumping around.
I have an idea.
Okay.
What if we just get Ashlyn on this team?
Just Ashlyn?
I don't know if no, because we'll be able to do crazier things with Amelia Earhart than Ashlyn.
That's true. She's going to veto a lot.
Yep.
Even though she's not involved in this, she's like,
Yep.
nope, that's not happening. I'm not going anywhere near a time belt.
I like the Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, let's go Amelia Earhart.
Because then she wouldn't need her own belt.
Yeah.
Or she would have her own belt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she'd have her own belt, and
She's already got it figured out. She's been jumping already.
Yeah,
she's
that's what
she's
she
been
is.
on her own little
Yeah.
journey.
Okay, I
Maybe
like
she's
that.
trying to get back to her time.
What was her time?
The
I don't
1922
No, because that's sliders, right? Where they're
Yeah.
trying to get back to
and
their
Quantum Leap.
no, not Quantum Leap.
He was trying to get back to his time.
What we're doing is more Quantum Leap overall.
Yeah.
he wasn't stuck in anywhere.
No, he was
Quantum Leap,
no, he-
sent.
And Quantum Leap, he was trying to get back to his time.
No, that's sliders.
No, it's Quantum Leap. He kept on getting stuck until he got back to his own time.
I will look that up in a second, but just so we have this reference point,
Okay.
she disappeared
We'll settle this with a duel.
in 1937
Oh,
is when she dipped out.
Okay.
Plot of Quantum Leap. Trapped, leaping into the bodies of different people, trying to correct mistakes of the past and return home.
It said so in the opening every opening.
Oh, and the little
Yeah.
thing. Gotcha. All right, so Amelia Earhart, I feel like she's going to be the one who sheds a lot of light on their journey.
Yeah.
Because she's already got shit figured out.
Yeah, she got to figure out, and they're going to help them.
So maybe she's not a part of the. she's not a part of our heist team yet. She runs
traveled-
into them there.
She travels and she runs into them. She meets up with them now.
yeah, like
She's like, you're
they
from-
think she's bad, and like there's a little bit of a scuffle between them,
Yeah.
and then
Then they become best friends.
And
She's
then,
rascally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
become best friends.
so what is she there? Is she also there for the Pebble? Does she also know about the whole David thing, or is she there for something else?
She's a level of alt. She's trying to get a painting in a museum, like a
In
like,
1253, she's okay.
yeah. She's
look-
trying to. She's a paint collector. That's why she's gone back in
Why
time.
does she need the paint?
She
No,
loves
I think-
paintings.
I think you're right. She needs to be going back for the pebble also.
Okay.
Either the Pebble or another artifact that would have the same ability
Yes.
as the Pebble.
Yeah, but
Okay.
only the pebble does it. So
Okay.
she'd be happy to go.
How
back for the
about
pebble.
okay? How about she gone for the pebble for some
And she-
reason?
And she doesn't want to team up with them.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
No,
No,
but
no,
then
she thinks they're bad.
yeah, I don't think they're bad.
and
but,
they think she's bad.
bad,
Yeah.
but they'll get it's gonna be a good like they're gonna get close and they'll eventually gonna become a big old family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a romantic subplot between
Michael Jordan.
her and Michael Jordan. I like it.
Or-
No, he's married though.
Damn
No,
it.
Mo Rutherford. Guys.
Mo.
Mo
Rutherford.
obviously.
Everybody falls in love with Mo Rutherford.
Yeah,
You're
they're gonna
right.
have a fling. Oh, what if they
They're
have
gonna
a
be
kid?
married 2
Like,
days
what,
in.
What? Yeah. What if they have a kid in 1500 and then leave him? And
Wait,
then
who does?
Mo and Amelia Earhart.
Oh, you know Mo's snipped.
Yeah. Okay.
Or sterile from all the goings on. And
Yep,
the
that's
stuff.
true.
What about
Okay.
what about Nick Cage though? I feel like he would be having kids throughout time.
Yeah, you should have
I
one
don't know
kids at
why.
a time, and that's why Nicolas Cage is like pictures-
Timeless.
timeless.
Why he has paintings of
Yeah.
him as like a
Yeah,
vampire.
he keeps on going back in time and having kids be born, and he doesn't know about it. He doesn't know that how kids are made by having sex.
It turns out
Possible love interest with Amelia Earhart.
Okay,
that the whole world is basically populated with Nick Cage kids.
Yeah.
Because he's done this so many times.
and then he go back to Adam and Eve, and
What if Nick
Oh,
Cage is God? He goes back and somehow creates Adam and Eve.
is Jesus on the team, right? And then
Obviously, Jesus is on the fucking team.
what
Tony.
if Jesus and Nick Cage have a moment like Jesus, like Dad?
What if
Are we getting
Jesus
too
doesn't
blasphemous?
need to be on the team because Nick Cage is?
The
That's what
team.
you're saying.
So-
No, that's what you're saying. You're saying he's God. God and Jesus are technically the same person.
So
but
what
they're
if
not.
we have what if we
So-
have Nicolas Cage playing an adaptation role? He played Jesus and himself.
Hmm.
So
He had the long hair, but
Man, we're getting stuck on Nick Cage.
So that's the love interest can come later.
Yeah.
Right now
Yeah.
we just got to the 1253s with our group because we spent the whole movie finding 7 people
Yeah.
Yep.
for our
I
group.
thought
It
there
was
was only like
very-
4 people.
it was
1, 2, 3,
Is anybody missing a
4.
time belt?
No, because our main has one. Oh wait, no, Nick Cage doesn't need one.
okay. Oh yeah, and
Mom,
and
Dad.
we forgot to
No,
mention.
everyone has
And
a time belt.
we forgot to mention the time belt was a wrestling belt.
No, we did. We said that.
No, in the last one,
Oh,
It looks like it.
yeah.
It's
It,
a
it
wrestling
looks like
belt.
a
it
wrestling
was
belt.
like
Yeah.
a wrestling belt. Maybe we should have a wrestler on this.
Where's he gonna get his time belt?
He has
We're out of time belts.
We'll just have a wrestler play Jesus.
okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
So, yep. So it's Jesus played by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
yeah.
I was already trying to figure out a way.
Everyone else is playing themselves. Jesus is played by Stone Cold Steve
Stone
Austin.
Cold.
Yeah, I love it.
Because I was thinking that maybe you could like, I like this better, but like I was thinking maybe Nick Cage and Mo could be the same person because Nick Cage is maybe like he was getting ready to do a
stuff.
remake of the stuff.
Or a sequel.
And he's in character the whole time as Mo.
I like that actually.
But I thought you said he was there because he was doing
I know, but
National Treasure 6.
I know.
So instead, he's doing the stuff.
No, let's stick with Jesus played by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stone Cold
Cold.
Steve. I
Yeah,
like that.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
All
got to
right.
stun somebody.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
like
Wait a
one of
minute.
the, like one of the security guards at the museum.
Yep.
So, how is Stone Cold joining our team? Are we hunting him down?
No,
too?
he Jesus.
Jesus, man.
He Stone Cold play Jesus.
So I need you to explain to me. Yes, I get he's Jesus.
Yeah.
But how does that factor into we're in 1253 France? Getting the pebble, or is he going to be Jesus later?
No, they need
No,
to
no.
get, they go back.
we
to
should
Jesus'
cast
time
Stone
and
Cold
get him.
Steve to play Jesus.
Right, but how does he get to the heist?
They go back and get him.
Yeah, they go back and get him.
So okay, we're gonna have
They go through time and get all.
Yeah,
these
they go
jokes.
through
but
all.
we don't have a belt for him.
No, because they're holding onto the belt.
I thought we said that we had to have belts for everyone.
I thought we
I
said.
thought we said we had a belt for everybody.
We don't. Well, not if we had Jesus in there.
We
Okay,
had
so-
Jesus already. I
no,
thought.
okay. What if we go to
Fuck.
Jesus to begin with and
We
be like,
forgot
hey,
about
hey,
Jesus?
hey, Jesus, what's up? Can you make more of these?
Jesus just makes more time belts.
Nobody knows a guy, John the Baptist.
Fuck yes. Let's give John the Baptist the credit that he deserves.
But so is John the Baptist one of the actual good ones, or is he another
Microwave?
microwave spy?
Is he a
Because
microwave plant?
yeah,
I kind of
Yeah.
do like that. Maybe it's
I like
maybe because they wouldn't have seen each other very often, right?
because we were going to be
John the
exposing
Baptist.
the lies of. That's what Goliath wanted to do. He wants to expose all the lies of the Bible and
Or
like
maybe
all
when-
the good people, all the bad people, quote unquote, that were actually good people,
Yeah.
and all the good people who are actually bad people.
Yes.
I say Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love him as Jesus. I don't think he needs to be here for the heist.
You don't
Should he
like-
come in after the heist and be like, you did it, guys. Now it's that's like the segue to Timebelt.
Maybe after he kills.
Then we bring Jesus in at the very end.
It could be like,
into
hey,
the third
guys.
one is what you're saying?
Okay, what about
Yes.
this? What about this? What if? Hear
Yeah,
me
I
out.
guess we don't need Jesus yet.
No.
No, hear me out. Hear me. What if? I don't know how we're gonna get there yet.
Yeah.
But the ultimate goal of this is to kill David / John Wilkes Booth with the pebble.
Yeah, this movie.
Yeah, this movie.
What if they kill him,
Mhm.
and inside of him is Jesus? Like Jesus.
Jesus is trapped in him.
Jesus was also trapped
In David,
in
This
David
entire
/
time.
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth.
And
so
that's
we
why
end it with another person popping out of the
Ah,
person we
shit.
just killed.
So is that like each movie is just gonna be like
The next,
who's gonna be popping out next time?
it'll be like
what
in,
Bible character are we gonna get next?
it'll be like in Fast and the Furious. Who's gonna join the family next?
I like it.
True.
Okay, so okay, let's do it.
yeah.
Okay,
we kinda
so
got to.
we're here for the heist.
Okay.
Everybody's good to go.
With
Finally,
Einstein, Amelia Earhart, or not
Uh,
Amelia Earhart.
yeah.
She's working
She-
against
she's
no-
you
yeah,
guys.
she's yeah. So we have Einstein, Michael
Einstein.
Jordan,
Michael Jordan,
Nick Cage, and Mo Rutherford.
Mel Rutherford, and Goliath, and our boy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
our boy that we have not discussed at all.
Yeah. He's not
he's
the
a passive.
he's not the
character.
lead. Yeah, he's not the lead.
No,
in
no,
this
he's-
one. He's yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the lead, but like he's the audience. He's
Yeah, he's
just,
the audience.
You know,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
yeah. The
He's a
audience is
posse.
seeing it through his,
Yeah,
his eyes.
He
Yeah.
just says a lot of
Yeah.
exposition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're here. We're to the castle. We're going in. Does Amelia Earhart run to us in the castle or outside the castle, like on the way in? I feel like it should be inside. I feel like
I think,
stakes should be
Like
high.
I think the stakes are high. They're about way to get it, and then she snags it away from
and there's a
them.
little battle
Yeah.
between them
Yes.
a little bit.
And
Yeah.
but they don't realize that they're all good.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
realize they're all on the same team.
Also, Nick Cage knows her already
Because he banged her in history.
because he banged her.
So he's like, guys, it's Amelia Earhart, but he
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't
like
know.
he's trying to warn him on who it is.
But does he know? He would know though that she's a part of the good team
Yeah,
because
but
of all of his research.
he has so many STDs. He's crazy. He doesn't know.
he's crazy with STDs.
Yes.
I know her, but I can't remember
I
because
don't know
I'm
if she's
crazy
good or
with
not.
STDs.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't always have him be crazy of STDs. So like
Sometimes-
maybe
sometimes
he
they
ran out of
even-
his STD medicines.
Yeah. Because this is the 15th. He's out of his STD, so he
He's-
goes crazy.
So
then.
he's starting to go crazy during the heist.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But they can't go get his medicine
yet.
yet until after the heist.
Yeah.
Right.
I like it.
Okay.
That's it.
Because we can't have him be crazy all the time.
No,
Like crazier than normal.
But yeah, we need him to go crazy when the plot depends on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then whenever we need, we'll just have him run out of fucking medicine.
Yeah. Kind of like in Con Air. That was the whole premise of going.
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then we'll just have him be like, I need my medicine.
I need my medicine.
Like the black guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have that noted. All right. So he's been warning him about Amelia Earhart, but he can't remember what he's warning him about. Blah, blah, blah. They run into her. There's a little battle, a little scuffle. Who comes in to kind of like make them unite? Does John Wilkes Booth show up, or does Lead Microwave show up? Not Lead, but
I think the baby microwave that was born on Earth comes in and be like, guys, I'm with you guys. We need to stop this microwave.
he doesn't have a time belt anymore. He gave it
He
away.
stole his fucking time belt. He's got to earn it back in the fifth
Shit.
one.
Shit. Fuck.
The fifth one.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a Empire Strikes Back ending? Well, all hope is lost.
Yeah.
No, because Jesus comes out.
That's true.
Okay. What if Jesus?
Or that could be a post-credit scene.
Yes, I think that's the post-credit scene of
It's
Jesus.
All hope can be lost
Yeah.
until the after-credit scene,
like-
and then that's when
like-
Jesus.
Okay. What
But
if?
then that's when we kill.
Yeah, I don't want to.
That's when we kill John Wilkes Booth. Is when
Yeah.
Jesus comes out. So we can't
What
have
if he come back? But then what if? What if the microwave go back to 1940? Defeated.
Mhm.
He go back to Hitler. Like, we have to take care of this time belt problem.
So we're gonna. So you
Wait,
want to bring
what?
Hitler into the fold in this?
I want. Yeah, we go back to Hitler before he dies again with the guys. I'm like, we fucked up again. Let's try this again. And Hitler like, okay,
The microwaves do.
because the microwaves are defeated now, so they have to go back to Plan A, which was Hitler. And then Hitler gets all like the mean people in history
So you
together.
want to Back to the Future it?
Wait
Yes.
a minute. Wait a minute. I am so confused. At this point in your story,
all story, Abe.
well, in your portion that you're telling right now, John Wilkes Booth is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is after. This is
Yeah, this is after.
okay. Okay, so
So-
that's not the end. This happens earlier in the movie, and the
yeah.
movie continues to go.
Yeah, and then they beat the microwave again.
Okay.
The microwave with the time belt, go back to 1940s Hitler. Be like, we fucked up. We need to build a team of basically the anti-Avengers.
So you want to do a Sinister Six
Yes,
for the third one?
for like all the dictators in history. Get Saddam in there, Bin Laden. This would be sets up the third one.
Well, I think you need to think bigger. Like, what's the fucking Napoleon?
Napoleon,
Okay. Mussolini.
Mussolini.
What's the what the
like-
Mongolian one?
Yeah,
Who?
yeah, Mongolian.
Oh, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
like those.
Yeah, we
like,
get all those.
Okay.
Bin Laden's small
Yeah,
beans.
yeah, we get all those guys and the one super mega group to take down all group.
Okay, so, but that's happening in the third movie, right?
Yeah, but we're
Yeah.
setting this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would they see in this movie?
To set that.
Or
up.
would that be the post-credit scene of them
That'd be
going
the post credits scene?
to get Hitler back?
Yeah. I'm forming a team.
Yeah, that's
I'm forming a team if you're interested. We'll do a word for word of what Nick Fury says to Iron Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Love it.
hey, I'm getting a team together. You know what I'm saying?
And then he looks down at the. Doesn't he look down in the thing? And,
Yes.
and it's like it says like the Avengers Project or something. We'll just
Yes.
cross out Avengers and put Time Belt.
Time Belt. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
the Time Belt Initiative.
Inside David, and then post credit. Microwave.
And what was that one son that killed his brother?
Cain and Abel?
Yeah, was it Cain?
Cain killed Abel, yes.
Let's get Cain on that team
Okay.
to get a little biblical reference.
Cain.
Let's bring him in the third one.
That's what I
'Cause
mean.
okay, good.
He
We don't have a time belt for him
No,
Yeah, no.
yet.
no.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like in the third one, everybody had time belts.
I say in the
It's like Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
got masks.
I say in the third one, like time belts just grow on trees.
Yeah.
Like no one.
Oh my God, there's time belt trees in the other
Time
dimension.
belt
Yeah,
trees.
yeah.
Yes.
But the other dimension only has the one dimension belt.
Yeah, that's why it's so. Yeah, that's why it's so important. The quest for the dimension belt will be part 3.
Well, it's already quest for it, right?
No, right now we're at battle for the time belt.
Battle for the time belt,
Oh, that's right.
and now it's gonna be
Yeah.
the quest for the dimension belt in part 3.
Okay.
Ooh, can we do battle twice
So-
though? Because we did battle of.
I feel like
Okay, what-
Amelia
What's
has
the good?
to-
What's the good name for a different battle?
Oh, look.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead and ask your question.
Well, they figure out most of the evil plan, the microwave evil plan, right?
Yeah.
From the microwaves that came over, and they're
Mhm.
friendly. But we still need Amelia to drop some knowledge on them when they become friends too, right?
Yeah.
So, what kind of knowledge do we have her dropping on them?
I say she's heard tale of the dimension belt.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we already know about the dimension belt from the
did he-
microwaves.
But did he
the
kill to
friendly
know?
microwaves.
But do
Oh.
all of them know about the dimension belt?
I'm sure they'd get filled in though.
But by Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, but the audience needs new information. Otherwise,
No,
they're just going over the same information.
I don't feel like.
I don't think everybody knows about the dimension belt.
I feel like dimension belt should be what we close out with. That information should be, because right now they're just thinking they kill these microwaves.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, they don't know about the dimension
If
belt,
we
but we
kill
do.
Earth microwaves,
Yeah, but if that was their plan all along, then the friendly ones would already know about it, and if they're friendly, they would tell them about it at the beginning of the movie,
Unless
right?
they don't know.
yeah, unless they don't know,
Unless they know.
like need to know basis.
But they know, but like
they have to know. They came over from
no,
another
no, no, no.
dimension.
What if they know,
Mm.
but they don't want to tell them because it corrupts people that know.
Okay.
Yeah, but the time belt
following.
already corrupts.
But
though.
no, but I think the dimension belt corrupts them in a way that worse than the time belt. They've seen things, so like they know, but they're like, we can't tell them because
So, are all of these people? Are they all people that are immune, like Abe Lincoln was?
yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not necessarily.
I don't think Nick Cage is immune.
Well, wait. I guess yeah. At least our main dude is. Goliath isn't.
But if they're going
No.
to be using them, though, they would be
Yeah,
oh wait, they'd have to be
corrupted, right?
somewhat
yeah,
immune.
somewhat.
Maybe the belt itself isn't corrupt.
Maybe
it's
so-
the microwaves corrupting them.
But maybe that's the reason he has to get these people,
Oh,
because
Mm.
they're the ones that have been immune throughout time.
Yes, and Nick Cage.
Well, Nick Cage is timeless.
Yeah,
timeless.
Yep.
I
I guess we could always explore this later.
yeah.
feel like in this one,
Yeah.
just to make it a little bit more oomph,
Yeah.
I say Michael Jordan dies in this one.
Whoa!
Oh my God, we have.
we're
that's-
gonna kill him. What
we're gonna-
time period?
Well,
I mean, let's
We're gonna kill Michael. Oh,
in
that's
this movie, in this one that we're in right now, he dies in the battle for the pebble.
Whoa.
Because I feel like, hear me out,
Yeah. We need stakes.
we need stakes, but he's also the one character that we barely ever mentioned from our group.
Yeah.
We have Nick Cage. We mention all the time. It's Mo Rutherford. We can't kill him. We have
No.
Amelia Earhart.
We mention her all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like it's either Einstein or Michael Jordan. And what's
It's
Michael
gotta be
Jordan
Michael
gonna?
Jordan, man.
What's he gonna add to the group?
Yep.
So I feel like Michael Jordan should die in the quest for the pebble.
While jumping.
Yeah.
Shut
That- but he
He couldn't jump high enough.
oh man, yes. The one thing we
We
got
got-
him for, he couldn't do.
Shit, we got him during his baseball years. We should
Damn
have got
it.
him during his basketball
Ah.
years. Oh God. So yeah,
Okay, so synonyms for battle. We have fight, conflict, clash, struggle. These are all lame. Skirmish.
I
That's
like
fun.
Clash of the Time Belt.
Clash of the Timebelts. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best one of the bunch.
Clash.
Yeah, Clash of the Timebelt. Okay, I'll change it.
Okay.
Clash.
That's the name.
Yep. Time
Yeah.
Belt 2.
This is Clash of the Timebelt because the first one was Battle of Berlin,
Yep.
then Clash of the Timebelt,
Yep.
and
And then Revenge of
Clash for the Time Belts.
Clash for
Right?
Yeah, Clash for the Time Belts. Belt. Oh yeah, Time Belts.
Belts.
I like that. That way people know.
be a mix of. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ollie. I
I'm
didn't
not.
mean to step on you.
People be like, damn. People be like, holy shit, belts?
Belts?
Plural.
The
There's
name-
more than one in this shit.
That's gonna blow their mind. The title.
And then wait until the belts just grow on trees.
Like,
what the
what
fuck?
Fuck.
Like, and then like Time Belt 3 is gonna be the Revenge of.
The Time Belts? No.
We-
Revenge of the
Yes.
Microwave.
No, microwave. Revenge. Oh wait. Revenge. The Revenge of the Microwaves.
Revenge of Hitler.
No.
No, it's gotta,
Time Belt 3. Return of Hitler.
Return of Hitler.
I feel like it's got to be the name of the bad group. We have to have a crazy epic name for the group of all the.
We'll figure that one out
yeah,
next
we're gonna have to
episode.
figure
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
We have,
yeah.
we
So
have-
the title of the third one is yet to be.
yeah, we have to
determined.
hash that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That has to come naturally with the discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which-
yeah. Agreed.
I feel like we got a lot done here today.
Yeah.
we do. We did get a lot done.
So Time Belt
Did we get to
2.
the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I mean, we have a lot of like finite, small details we got to work out for the battle for the pebble,
Yeah.
but ultimately, Jordan dies.
Yep.
Amelia Earhart joins the group. They kill David, and then Stone Cold Jesus pops out. and,
Stone Cold Jesus.
and then the post-credit scene of the microwave recruiting his Avengers.
Yeah, with
of
Hitler.
Mussolini,
but, like,
Kane.
Because
Yep.
of the original Time Belt, like this is a big deal. Like they're returning to the origin of the Time Belt movie. And they're like, what? We do going back in time?
What if though in the third one,
Mhm.
right? Because Kane's on the bad one,
Yeah.
right? We already know that sometimes history in the series, good guys are bad guys are
Yes.
good guys. What if they think they recruit him thinking that he was the bad one, but he
Oh, they got Abel?
he killed Abel because Abel was bad.
Oh, so it's actually we're gonna
Yeah.
we'll have to get this again.
We'll have a
This again be
Yep.
Kane
Yep.
Redemption Arc.
The Rise of Cain.
Write that down. Time Belt 3.
And then in parentheses, from Cain and Abel.
Yes.
Because nobody will
Nobody will
understand
know.
it.
Nobody will know. It's biblical.
Awesome. Love it.
Yep.
All right. We made some great progress.
Next time Ashland's gone, we'll figure out how
Timebelt
Jesus
3.
works into this new story.
Yeah.
Yep.
See what kind of shenanigans the
I mean, it'll be kind
Bad
of funny if
guys
we
can
lose
get
this
into
again.
it.
If we lose this episode again,
if we lose this again, there's definitely a conspiracy. Someone's trying to keep us quiet.
I think we're on to something, to be honest, if we lose this
We're
again.
just gonna keep recording these until they let one through. I don't know.
Guys,
the
it's
most
not worth
ridiculous
silencing
shit.
them anymore. They're not going to shut up.
Yeah, they're like this shit's set on like Jupiter now.
They're not even real path to the part that was like relevant to. It's just entertaining now.
Can you imagine
Jesus killed all the Martians.
just tuning in, someone tuning in one day and like, so on episode 10 of Timebelt,
And then like they cannot find Time Belt Part 1. They're looking back like, well, Time Belt Part 1.
yep.
It just jumps in like, we did good, guys. Thank you
did
for
good.
tuning in. PFPN or something, right? That's what we
PFPN.
do. That's what we do.
Make sure you check out our socials.
I just love that anytime
BTAA.
Ollie makes a noise, Tony,
Tony.
just completely shuts down and he was just mid-sentence and he just goes, yeah, as I was
Hey, just wait for beef. I have beef with Ollie.
He's so cute. He's adorable. Ollie.
Thank Thank you for ruining episodes.
Ollie.
Hey, damn, dude.
No, Ollie.
Oh, you're looking at me.
Oh, I can't look at the
Ollie.
dog.
Where you at, little man?
Thank you,
everybody.
Ollie, for being perfect.
Thank you, everybody. I hope this.
Oh, there you go.
I hope this turned out.
I felt his nose. Where you at?
Well.
Where you at?
Next time, tune in to see if Ashley joins us.
Maybe, maybe not. Tune in, same time.
Oh, she sounds horrible, yo.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.